We're going to compare the personal loans offered by Opploans and NetCredit. We've spent years in the lending industry and we track dozens of lenders. We are going to bring that experience to help you make a decision on which would be best for your personal finances. The first thing we're going to look at is the loan amounts that they offer. Opploans offers loans as low as $500. NetCredit does not lend less than $1,000. So if you just need a little bit of money, Opploans is the better bet. On the other hand, if you are looking for a more substantial amount of money, Opploans will lend up to $4,000, while NetCredit will lend up to $10,000. NetCredit gets the marks on the maximum loan amount. Opploans offers terms between 9 and 18 months, so they are clearly designed for short-term borrowing. NetCredit will lend as short a term as 6 months and as long as 60 months or 5 years. Honestly, 5 years seems like a long time to be paying back a loan that is less than $10,000. If I were to get a loan for that term, I would work pretty aggressively to make extra payments in the first year, as many as I could. That could save me a lot of money on interest over the course of the loan. Now let's look at the cost of the two loans. Opploans' lowest rate is 160%, while NetCredit's lowest rate is 34%. NetCredit gets the credit for having the lower interest rate here. Opploans' maximum APR is 179%. NetCredit's maximum tops out at 155%. Obviously, NetCredit gets the win on this one. Those APR numbers are so high that I think that we need to talk a little bit more about them. The first thing you need to know is that the APR you are offered will most likely have more to do with the amount that you are asking for and the state in which you live than it does your financial situation. That being said, there are two reasons why the APRs are generally that high. The first one has to do with lending small amounts for a short period of time. Lending small amounts of money for just a few months just isn't profitable at more traditional interest rates. Consider a 6-month loan of $1,000 at an APR of 24%. The total interest paid would be $71.15. In most cases, that would not even cover the cost of processing the loan. This is why so few banks lend small amounts anymore. The second reason why APRs are that high involve the next thing on our list: who the loans are for. Opploans and NetCredit primarily lend to people with poor or damaged credit, people with credit scores between, say, 550 and 620. Most of these borrowers will pay back their loans without any trouble, but probably around 15 to 20% of them will fail to repay in full. Not only do these companies lose money on the interest that they would have earned, they also lose a portion of the principal that they lent out. So they have to price the loans higher to account for that potential loss. So in practical terms, how much interest do you actually pay for a 6-month loan for $1,000 at an APR of 100%? Remember that the APR is an annualized measure, but this is a loan for only 6 months. So ultimately, you would pay $282.82 in interest. Now let's look at the origination fees. Opploans does not charge an origination fee. NetCredit charges a fee that would range between 1 and 5% of the loan amount. The origination fee comes out of the proceeds of the loan. That cost is in the APR. The APR is the origination fee plus the interest rate charged. If you pay the loan off early, you save money that you would have paid in interest, but you do not get a reimbursement for the origination fee. Now let's consider some of the operational features of the two lenders. Opploans does not charge any late fees. If you are late with a payment, the amount will continue to accrue interest, but they will not charge you an additional fee. NetCredit, on the other hand, will charge you between $10 and $15. Now, $10 and $15 is not a bad late fee. I've seen a lot worse, actually. But nothing is better than something when it comes to late fees, so Opploans wins this category. Neither Opploans nor NetCredit offers loans in every state. Opploans operates in 34 states and NetCredit operates in 37 states. Here's a comparison of their state coverage. They both have pretty good geographic coverage, but they largely stay out of the Northeast. If you live in any of the grayed out states, you won't be able to apply for a loan. We're going to give NetCredit the green box on this one for being able to lend in more states than Opploans. Both Opploans and NetCredit say that they will make a decision on whether to lend you money on the day that you apply. In fact, their systems are automated and you're likely to know within minutes. Likewise, they say that you can have the money in your account as soon as the next business day. So let's summarize what we found. They each have their share of green cells, but it's hard for Opploans to overcome the fact that their lowest APR is higher than NetCredit's highest. After all, the cost of the loan may be the most important factor in a lender, especially for people with poor or damaged credit who don't have many other options. That's why we always recommend that you shop around. Each lender will have a different algorithm for deciding who to lend to. You may not qualify for one, yet still qualify for an even better option. You just never know. At the Yukon Project, we've tried to make shopping around easy. If you visit our marketplace page, you can apply to any one of our featured lenders, and behind the scenes, we will check your rate with up to 40 other lenders. Our partners use a soft credit check, so applying won't hurt your credit score. We will show you all of the approved offers so that you can pick the loan that's best for you. If you end up with a personal loan from Opploans or NetCredit, come back and leave a comment about how it went. If you found this video useful, please like it and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.